Well, if you ever plan to motor west, travel my way, take the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66.
This is designed by Lance Brockman. What we will have are 5 monitors that you can see here. This is our musical director, Sanford Moore. Brilliant man, even though he's here, I'll say it. Okay? All right. You got props, you got your coat and everything?
Yeah, you got the coat.
Okay, all right. We're in, I think, the middle of the 3rd week of rehearsal. So people are just getting off book. Hopefully not off lines.
What does that mean, you married?
Ladies love it.
Oh, you don't think I know how it works with the ladies and money?
They're starting to create character and put together all the pieces.
You could send them anything. They just happy something is sent, that's all. You gonna give them something that's cut and dying. That don't make no sense. Man, you could send a woman a box of pencils and she'd be happy. Cause you sent her something.
The name Penumbra began when we began the company in 1976. I knew that I wanted our program to be professional. We were a program of the Hallie Q. Brown Community Center. You got to remember, at this time, we weren't able to get State Arts Board funding because they said we were doing social service, not art. See, then you carry that right off into flowers.
Right.
Look, they are magical. You know what?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Penumbra is a Latin term that means partial shadow. It's that place that an artist has to go to create that world that is neither light nor dark. It also sort of symbolized the marginalization of the culture and all that sort of stuff. These are all afterthoughts. It was fun to say. Penumbra, you know, it's a fun word to say, yeah.
Hey, there's a card. What it say? It's from the NAACP. And they say, Mr. Cole, thank you for your positive image of Negro America, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored Peoples.
The project that we're working on right now is a play called I Wish You Love. It's written by Dominic Taylor.
Bill, call down to Alabama. Better yet, have one of the NBC execs call down there. Tell them that my nephew is missing.
What Dominic has put together here is not so much about Nat Cole, although there are 22 songs in the performance.
5, 4, 3, 2.
It happens during his television show, and you get him doing his show. Actually, there'll be a television camera in the back of the house, and they'll shoot him doing the show.
Nat King Cole show.
In the evening, may I...
But when the show goes down, when they break for a commercial, you'll also see commercials, and then you'll see the actors and producers interacting about life, about what's going on in the world, because there are news clips in there as well.
While he was the governor of South Carolina during the Second World War, he told Harry Truman, and I quote, "I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that there's not enough troops in the army to force the Southern people to break down segregation."
This is 1957, so the civil rights movement is hot, and people are being challenged in all sorts of ways. America is being asked to live up to its promise, and in many cases it's beating people down and killing them, threatening them, lynching them to do it. So all of these things, this suave, black, male crooner is doing his stuff while at the same time you break and go to a newscast and little children are being pushed around as they're trying to go to school in first grade. I mean, the comparison is, well, it's striking.
I think he didn't like the way I said officer.
Them cops think we should still be in a field somewhere.
Knocked the hat off my head. Then it was on, I guess.
There's a real social justice, social consciousness part of the art we do. But it is always firmly ensconced in the African American experience. It's ensemble oriented, and it is of the highest quality we can muster. The young folks always ripping and running, that you're not saying that to anybody. It's just you're just reading your book going, young folks always ripping and running. It's just to you. The way we produce this work and cultural influence on the work is very subtle.
My mama been telling me as far back as I can remember, try. If you try, you'd be surprised what you get.
Cultures manifest themselves often in shadows, and we'll do something that is particularly or expressed in a particular Afrocentric sort of way.
So she looks at me and says, I know you stole that cookie from the cookie jar. I looked up and said, who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't be. Then who?
And all the black people in the audience will laugh, or they'll get the joke, or they'll cry. And then others who aren't of that experience, well, you'll see them sort of looking around going like, well, I've got to lean into this a little more.
You stole the cookie from the cookie jar.
All of the work we do is presented as though there are no one but African Americans in the house.
Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Who?
Just a second.
At first, who? It's when after you gather yourself. It's who.
Oh, I'm taking too long?
No, they're taking too long.
Oh, okay.
You can take the time that you want. It's when they respond.
You have to listen with a kind of specificity and a kind of intent. I've seen it happen so many times here. People who aren't African American will come in and you'll see them going, I don't know what they're saying. I don't understand that. And then you'll see them sort of lean and they'll miss a joke or something will happen and they'll say, I've got to attend to this a little more carefully. And before you know it, their ear becomes accustomed to that way of speaking, that kind of intonation and so forth. In a similar way we relate to Shakespeare. That takes a degree of concentration, which, incidentally, lends it a kind of authenticity that you just don't see anywhere else.
Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Who stole the cookie? Stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who stole the cookie? Stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who stole the cookie? Stole the cookie. Who stole the cookie? Stole the cookie. Stole the cookie. Who stole the cookie? Stole the cookie. Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? It was a rhythm lesson, not even know it was coming.
I always told your daddy, if I was ever gonna hire another drummer, it would be your mama.
So are we gonna try?
Why not? Who stole? Man, you something else.
After we play here, we will take it to Kennedy Center, and we'll play there for a couple of weeks, then to Hartford Stage in Connecticut and play there. And then, who knows, perhaps New Album next.
I need to thank you, all of our fans, for watching us as we've moved around the calendar.
This experience that I present when I direct, and I only direct things out of this genre, it's so specific, but out of that specificity, I guarantee you will find yourself. It is impossible not to, and that's the beauty of being human, is that we can reach across cultures, we can reach across languages, all sorts of barriers. I've got you looking up here intellectually processing something, and then you sneak up and go, gotcha, that's you being human. That's what we live for, pray for. that human experience.
Minnesota Original is made possible by the Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund and the citizens of Minnesota.